What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I think the coast is finally clear. I'm currently recording this at 11:03 p.m. my time. D'Angelo Russell just got traded to the Warriors. Absolutely insane. So really there's only two marquee free agents left, and that is Kawhi Leonard, and if you even consider him a marquee free agent anymore, that'd be DeMarcus Cousins as well. The rest of the players in the market aren't that, not the best. I wouldn't say. I mean, there's obviously some still good players out there, but most of them have been signed. All the All-Stars, all the players we were, except for Kawhi, of course, just all those players have been signed. So let's just go ahead and just jump into this, guys. So today, of course, we're going to be doing Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving Nets rebuild. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Man, it has been hectic today. This has been crazy. Just moves galore. Just a lot of things going on. Iggy just got traded to the Grizzlies. We got the Wizards, re-signing Thomas Bryant to a big deal. We got, I mean, there's just a lot that has happened. Tobias Harris and Al Horford get paid. It's just, man, Josh Richardson gets traded. Jimmy Butler goes to the Heat. Just so much has happened. I can't cover it all today, of course, because there's just been so much going on. But I will say, over the next week or so, we have a lot of videos lined up. There is going to be a lot of rebuilds done. I'm only going to be doing one a day. I know I should be doing double uploads right now, but unfortunately just don't have the time with the way my life is. And if I was doing full-time YouTube, oh, for sure, I'd be, dropping 4 videos a day. No, I'm just kidding. But still, I would definitely be making more of an effort. But JJ Redick on the Pelicans, just a lot of stuff has been going on. But the big 2 free agent signings, and I'm going to go from like the most, probably the biggest free agent signings to the least, but I'm also want to hear your guys' comments in the comment section, because I thought for sure I was going to be doing a Jimmy Butler Heat rebuild after this, but I might be doing a D'Angelo Russell Warriors rebuild, because that changes a lot of things in the NBA. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and edit Kevin Durant real quick. We have to make sure he does not play this season. He is out, unfortunately, so we're going to have to give him an injury, make sure he doesn't play this season. He did rupture his Achilles, so got to go ahead and put that in there. And I'm going to go ahead and let's just say torn right Achilles, I guess. And then let's see what else. Yeah, torn right Achilles. I'll go like let's say maybe 350 days. We'll do something like that, and let's see if that has him out for the season. And it does. He's out for the season. I gotta do the same thing for Klay Thompson though, because I think he is expected to play as well. So we'll go ahead and edit him, do him as well, make sure he doesn't come back this season. And what did he do? Tore his ACL or something like that? That's right. I mean, I haven't updated what vitals. Where am I at? Where am I going? I'm trying to go to his injuries. There we are. All right. So torn right ACL or something like that. We'll go 350 days for Klay Thompson as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and save this real quick. That way it doesn't go away. I have autosave off for right now. That way I can come back and just go back on this file. So I'm gonna save that. And I also need to update all the draft picks that the Warriors sent to the Grizzlies, but I'm not gonna worry about that in today's video. That's just something I could do off camera. But I'm gonna go ahead and just see how this team would do, guys. I'm not sure if the Nets are gonna trade Jarrett Allen either, because I mean, Jarrett Allen and DeAndre Jordan are almost the same player. I guess you could just have one of them come off the bench, I guess. But I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting. But for sure, I'm not going to do a lineup like this. Jarrett Allen is not going to start with DeAndre Jordan on the floor. That makes no sense. So I guess we're going to have to throw Karooks in there. And yeah, we definitely need a power forward. So I'm going to go 9-man rotation. Go 9-man rotation. And then let's throw Rodens, Karooks in there. That's what we're going to have at the power forward, because I don't want Jarrett Allen starting, of course. And then I want Jarrett Allen getting minutes over Shabazz Napier. And then Joe Harris. I saw something about, Shabazz Napier potentially being in that trade to the Warriors. But if that is the case, I will update it. So don't worry about that, guys. But I'll go ahead and decrease those guys' minutes a little bit. And then give Karooks about, 28 or so. And that should be good. So let's just go ahead and see what this team would do without Kyrie Irving for the season. Definitely should be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and send probably Claxton and a couple of these players to the G League. But I'm going to go ahead and see what's the end of the season. System proficiency is a 3.5-star rating at balance. Coach's preferred system is pace and space. I'm going to go to 7. No, we're just probably going to stay at balance. And we'll go ahead and go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and see what's the end of the season. And let's see how this team would do without Kevin Durant. Definitely interesting to see what the Nets will be like next season. Before I talk about how we just went 36-46 Bobby Portis has just signed a 2-year, $31 million with the New York Knicks. Talk about a team that absolutely struck out so badly. That Kristaps Porzingis trade absolutely looks so stupid now, if we're all completely honest with ourselves. But you know what? That's just the next way of doing things. I also did find out that Shabazz Napier, well, I saw it earlier. I just didn't know if it was a for sure thing. Shabazz Napier and Trayvon Graham were supposed to be on the Warriors as well, but you know what? No big deal. They're going to be free agents anyway this upcoming season. But we went 36-46. Not having Kevin Durant definitely hurt us, and that's fine. I just kind of wanted to see how this team would do. But we had 25 points from Mr. Kyrie Irving, 14 from Dinwiddie, 13.5 from Durant Prince, and now the rebuilding can start. So now let's get into the offseason, and let's see what we can do for this team. So for the draft lottery, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We are going to have a lottery pick, surprisingly, which is the 9th pick overall. We really shouldn't by any means, like any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, when you do miss the playoffs, it's just the way it is. No good trainers out here. Kenny Atkinson, I do like as my head coach. So I'll just go ahead and keep him. And then let's go to the draft straight up. 9th pick overall. We have Kevin Durant. We have Kyrie Irving. Do we trade this pick? Do we draft somebody? Garrett Temple. Not really gonna, let's just go ahead and draft somebody. Somebody could obviously be pretty good at the 9th pick, I would think. If not, we can always trade it if we don't find anything of value. Jaden McDaniels, Precious. We definitely needed a power forward. That was for sure. We did not have a power forward. Isaiah Stewart. Well, let's actually try to trade for a power forward. We have the 28th pick as well. So let's trade Garrett Temple. I guess let's just throw him in there. The 9th pick, 28th pick, and let's try to get a power forward. So Lou Williams, Mr. Jay Crowder, but he is not worth the 9th pick overall. Mr. Robinson, Rodney Hood. I don't know why Ed Davis ended up on the Knicks, but I know he's not with the Jazz in real life. Nasir Little, Theo, so I'm not really seeing anything there. So let's try to, I guess, propose a trade to get a power forward. I just want a good starting power forward. Like, I'll take Jeremy Grant from the Thunder, but he has $9 million owed to him. Never mind, we won't do that. Dario Saric. I guess maybe we'll just sign somebody in free agency. I mean, we could always just do that. I mean, I forgot that was even an option. Let's just go with Precious, I guess, out of here in Kentucky. We'll go ahead and skip through this, and then let's sign Precious. They took Trendon Watford later in the draft. That's not bad at all either. So Jarrett Allen, Claxton, Musa, Jalen Hands, bring them back. You know what I forgot to do? I totally forgot to send a couple players to the G League. That is my bad, but that's okay. No big deal, I guess. So salary cap table, negative $20 million. Not a whole lot of money to spend. Shabazz, I'm not going to bring him back. I wouldn't mind bringing back Durant Prince, Joe Harrison, Caris LeVert, of course. But, I mean, if I can't absolutely get them back, no biggie. But I guess we could just bring back one of them and start. We have a lot of small forwards. Holy crap. Okay, the center spot's going to be good. Power forward spot, we could just start Kevin Durant there. That is an option. We have a lot of small forwards. So I guess Kevin Durant could probably be the starting power forward. We do need a shooting guard unless we're bringing back Caris LeVert, which I do plan on doing. So a lot of small forwards that we don't need. Garrett Temple, I'll just go ahead and move him to shooting guard right now, and then he'll go down overall, and he probably won't be that big of a contributing factor in the rotation. Precious, Trendon Watford, probably gonna just send them both to the G League possibly, and then bring back Joe Harris or Taurean Prince. One of the two. We're gonna bring one of them back. I don't think I'm gonna bring both of them back. I don't think that's necessary. So let's go ahead and just get Caris LeVert back straight up. I'll go ahead and give him a 3-year deal. And then Joe Harris, I think I'd rather have back than Taurean Prince. But I wouldn't mind both of them, of course. But let's go ahead and sign both these guys. It's going to give me that stupid match deal. Oh, gosh dang it. I hate it when it does this. And I cannot decline it. Okay, so, I mean, we got Caris LeVert back on a 1-year deal. Nikola Mirotic, despite he went overseas, man. That was weird. That was such a weird move, if you're asking me. But I don't know. What do I know? Let's go to the power forward spot now, though. We could just get Nikola Mirotic, but I think he's going to be in the Euro League for like the next 2 years, so no point of that. I'm going to go ahead and get JaMychal Green to come off the bench. That's actually wouldn't be a bad move, so we'll get JaMychal Green. Is Taurean Prince still out here? I mean, he's still here. I don't think I need to bring him back, though. We have so many small forwards. I just don't think it's even necessary at this point. So Kevin Durant's going to be the starting power forward. We're going to go ahead and send a couple of these players to the G League this time. I promise I'll do it this time. I didn't do it last time, which that's my bad, but we'll definitely do it this time. And let's get to some training camps and let's see what happens. So yeah, other than that, nothing else has really happened after the D'Lo deal. Just the Bobby Portis deal has come through. That's it. Robin Lopez, I guess, signed with the Bucks, so the Lopez brothers are together. But I've definitely been keeping up with it, that's for sure. So this is definitely new to me. This is definitely crazy that we just went through all of that. But definitely a crazy free agency. I was not expecting everything to be done in one day. Like I said, we still have Kawhi, to break the ice eventually. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna be dead after this. We're gonna have to be waiting for Kawhi. Guys like Enes Kanter, DeMarcus Cousins. But after that, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm gonna go ahead and just simulate to the end of next season, and let's see what a team would do with Kevin Durant back and Kyrie Irving healthy and DeAndre Jordan. I don't know how the Knicks are doing it, but Coach of the Year goes to David Fizdale. They went 63-19. I didn't show you guys this, but they were also the first seed last season, which was very weird. And they didn't sign anybody, which was very odd. So I don't know what they're doing, what their secret is, but they are still winning games despite, the disappointing free agency they are having somewhat. I mean, Julius Randle is not a bad signing by any means. It's just, no, we kind of expected a little bit more than a guy just like that. Also, while I was simulating, Jamal Murray just signed an extension, 5-year, $170 million. Dude, there's some money being handed out this offseason. I'm telling you, man. Damian Lillard signed a big extension. Just a lot of money being handed out. We had Kyrie Irving go with 27 points. Kevin Durant had about 24. Joe Harris with 14. And yeah, those are the stats all around. Let's go ahead and see, though, if we can beat the Toronto Raptors in the first round. They don't have Kawhi. I left Kawhi in free agency. I don't know if they just re-signed him. I doubt it they did. So I'm expecting to be able to beat this team, but you know what? It really wouldn't surprise me if it lost. It is 2K we're talking about here. 1-1, 2-1 for them. Please don't lose to Toronto. Please don't lose to Toronto. We have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. This was supposed to be the dream team that wins a damn championship, and we're literally about to lose to Toronto Raptors without Kawhi Leonard, who have Kyle Lowry, who's been known for choking in the playoffs before last year, or before this last, finals. Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Okay, so we just lost in 5 games to Toronto. I really wanted to play the Knicks. I really did in a series because I think that would have been funny. But we lost. So I am forced to go all out this last season because I cannot just end it off like this. We can't do it. We just can't do it. So I still need to do this offseason. We need to make it great. And we should be fine, man. This is really irritating. But the Knicks are in the finals. I gotta show you guys this Knicks roster. They just won the championship. Oh, they have Kawhi now. Okay, now it all makes sense. Kawhi went to New York. I don't know if it's gonna happen in real life, but Kawhi went to the Knicks, so it makes sense now why they did so good. But last season they were the first seed and they didn't have Kawhi, so that was odd. But for the draft lottery, probably not gonna have a lottery pick, but that's all right. I was really hoping D'Lo would go to. We got balanced in defense. I'm gonna go to Mike Budenholzer for balance because he is a very good head coach. Then we'll go to the draft, and now we have the 24th pick overall and the 29th pick in the second round. Who do I want to trade here? We have a lot of players to trade, a lot of forwards, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over the draft, though. I don't think anything is gonna help us too much. They could take, or they took CJ Walker. I guess I'll sign him. Dinwiddie declines his player option. Okay, and then qualifying offers. I might not even bring back Dinwiddie. Of course, Karis LeVert's about to be a free agent because I should have traded Jarrett Allen when I had the chance, honestly. Negative $9.19 million. Jalen Hands is a free agent. Claxton, there's a lot of good free agents, but that's all right. So when I look at it now, we have Kyrie Irving at the point guard, which is great, obviously. Musa at the shooting guard, which is great. Too many small forwards. All of them could play. It's just way too many. I got to fix that. Power forward. Kevin Durant essentially is the power forward, but after that, Precious, I wouldn't mind him starting at the small forward. Trenton Warford could back him up, so I guess Joe Harris and Karooks could get traded for like maybe a backup point guard slash shooting guard or starting shooting guard, because I don't know if Karis LeVert will be back. So let's go ahead and see if we can flip Joe Harris and Karooks, I guess, for a good backup point guard or good backup shooting guard, whatever we can find out here. So Fred VanVleet and Jeff Teague, we're going to be able to find something, it looks like. Bogdan Bogdanovic, we do not need another small forward. Dylan Brunson, Aaron Holiday, Jackson Hayes. Do we just grab Jackson Hayes from the Pelicans and then have him be the backup center and just forget about Jarrett Allen, I guess? Timberwolves have Bobby Portis, we all know, like I said. I'm going to grab Jackson Hayes, I guess. I mean, why not? Got a good backup center now. I don't have to worry about Jarrett Allen coming back, I guess. Although Nets fans might hate me for it, but I'm not going to bring back Jarrett Allen. So we got Jackson Hayes now. point guard, shooting guard, small forward. So we have, like I said, this is going to be fine. These two are going to be our starting small forwards. Kevin Durant's going to play the power forward. DeAndre Jordan, Jackson Hayes is good at the, the power or the center. Now we need a point guard, a backup point guard, and a starting shooting guard. So let's go ahead and find that. So backup point guard, we could just bring back Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't actually think I will, because we have enough scoring as it is. Yes, he's great in real life, but I think on the game, I do get the sense that if you have a lot of talent, it does hinder you in a way. It really does. It makes you not as good. But I'm going to bring back Karis LeVert anyway, because I just want him back, and I don't see why I wouldn't. Dinwiddie, I would definitely bring him back, but like I said, I do see a sense, I do see that all the time where, you know what, probably don't even need a backup point guard. We have a 9-man rotation as it is. So I do see a pattern where I've had, we get Jarrett Allen back as well. So, I mean, W all around. So we get Jarrett Allen back. So, I mean, somebody's going to get left out of the rotation. But like I'm trying to say, sorry, I keep interrupting myself. But once sometimes when you have way too much talent on a team, 2K does not give you good simulation. So that's kind of why I did, some of the moves I did. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of this last season. Let's see if this can be the season that we actually make it past the first round. I mean, we have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, for God's sake. So let's see if we can do it. Guys, at the end of the season, this is going to be the last season, by the way. Kyrie Irving is your most valuable player. That is awesome to see. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell is your 6th Man of the Year on the Golden State Warriors. That is one thing that will be interesting once Klay Thompson does return from his injury. Are they going to play Klay at the small forward? I mean, are they going to play D'Lo, Curry, and, it'd just be interesting to see what they decide to do. Anthony Davis is your Defensive Player of the Year, and Evan Fournier is your Most Improved. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Here's your All-NBA first team. Ja Morant makes it on. Kyrie Irving makes it on. All-NBA second team. All-NBA third team. Kevin Durant makes it on there. And is Kawhi still in the Knicks. So we're going to have to probably get through Kawhi. But we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference this time. That should definitely guarantee us a second-round appearance, I would hope. But we'll see. 29 points from Kyrie. 22.7 from, Mr. KD himself. Let's go and see if we can beat the Derrick Rose Detroit Pistons in the first round. I do like that signing a lot for the Pistons as well. That is a very good signing. They are also going to talk with JaVale McGee, so that should be interesting. But we do win in 6 games. I'm glad. I was getting nervous there, to be honest, while I was talking. But now we're facing the Boston Celtics, who do have Kemba Walker now. I personally don't like it. I think Kemba Walker just kind of slows down the development of that team. But this is what I wanted. I told you guys last season I wanted to see Brooklyn versus the Knicks, because this is going to be fun to watch. I mean, to simulate, I guess. We're not really watching it, but let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Knicks and make it to the NBA Finals. They have Kawhi Leonard. That's all they have. That's all they got on us. 2-1. Please don't lose. Please don't lose. Oh my gosh, we're down 3-1 to the Knicks. We're supposed to be the better New York team, man. We're supposed to be the better New York team. So let's see if we can come back down from a 3-1 deficit, embarrass the Knicks even more, and of course, the Knicks are going to end my season. That is so irritating. Kawhi Leonard, you shouldn't even be on that team, dude. Kawhi is not going to end up on the Knicks. Dinwiddie, you're always talking trash about the Knicks on Twitter, and you end up on the Knicks. You know what? It's my fault. Should have resigned him. My fault. Totally my bad, dude. Let's go ahead and see if the Knicks can win another championship. They'll be facing the Houston Rockets. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and 3-1, 4-1. And just like that, the Rockets win the championship. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like I said, expect a lot of videos coming out in the next few days. We got D'Angelo Russell, Warriors rebuild coming up. We got Jimmy Butler, Heat rebuild. Probably Al Horford, Tobias Harris, 76. We got a lot of things to do. So, make sure you are subscribed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.